Rush Kid, I'm so glad you're on time today. Yes, that is Florida Girl's superpower. It's kind of a lame superpower because Florida Girl could have said, I want to fly, time travel, invincibility. But Florida Girl said, no, summoning Tytar is what I want as my power. Oh, so fresh. Happy holidays. Hey, everybody. 14 viewers. Wow. Wear your beautiful face gown. Well, it's coming right up. Don't you worry. Just letting people roll in before we get started because we have a very chill, relaxed stream today. It's very relaxed, very fun. Oh, thank you, MH. Thank you. By the way, I got your email. The holidays have been busy. I'm sure you all understand. You will be getting your shirt. I was just going to wait until the new year passes, so I apologize for the delay, but I did get your email. I just haven't replied yet. Just wanted you to know that. And I'm saying it publicly so that way you know I'm held accountable. I'm going to do it. Lion Eagle Sims, good to see ya. We don't do chill. That's right. This chat is, they do their own thing. Yeah, 17 live viewers. So today, we're going to do the intro, obviously. Yeah, we do chaos only. I agree with that. That's how this chat typically goes. So today we're going to be doing, I don't want to call them the Tytar Awards because it's not really awards. It's more of just like channel overview, kind of what we got planned for 2026. Some cool shout outs, I suppose. Yeah, then we're going to do just chatting and question and answer while playing Sims 1 afterwards. And if we get bored of that, we could hop over to Sims 2. So it's a super relaxed format today and fun. Last stream of 2025, that's right. So I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to get started. It's Tytar Tuesday. Sorry, I was muted for a second there. Akronos with the fire as soon as he sees me. Those W's, I feel the energy today. Do you guys feel the energy? Are we excited for a new year? Honestly, I'm excited for a new year. It's a bright, bright future. My dumb face is covering the 5 on the 2025. Muted. Yeah, I was muted for a second there. How are you doing, Frankie? Frankie, I've really appreciated your comments and stuff. It's been great reading those things. How's everybody doing today? I got some more Christmas music because I figured we don't get to do this very often. I know Christmas just passed, but we're going to do Christmas music just a little longer. You got to work New Year's? I'm sorry. 2020 Tar. Hey, Jam, how are you doing? Yeah, Season 5. I really don't know how Season 5 is going to go. Thank you to everybody who watched Tytar Season 4, and I'm sure there's a lot of you who are like, oh, I'll watch it at some point, or I'm watching it in parts because it's over 6 hours of Tytar content. It's pretty crazy. So I gotta say, what's super, I'll talk about it a little bit, but what's super crazy about that is the average watch time is super high. on those videos, which means because average watch time takes those who watch for 5 seconds and those who watch for 3 hours and then combines it. And the average watch time is like 30 minutes, something like that. It's pretty close. So I'm like, if you guys are outdoing the people who instantly click off like, oh, 6 hours, I'm not watching this right now because I don't have time, that's impressive. You've been ill since Christmas Eve? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sid. YouTube in 202. Yes. Hey, thank you, Ezzy. Yeah, there's a lot of people sick right now. I hope you guys all get better. But yeah, I was mentioning this in the Tytar season, and the reason I bring up the seasons, we'll talk about it later. But the reason I'm bringing up the season, this year had ups and downs. We had some of the biggest ups and also some of the biggest downs in terms of views. I don't know if it's an algorithm change or it was my approach, because previous years were not nearly as explosive. You guys are going to see those numbers a little bit here. But there are some uploads that were like, oh my goodness, instant hits. And then there was other uploads that were like massive flops. So it's good to fall asleep too. That's actually kind of the point. Oh, so fresh. Like, I don't take that. Some people might take that offensively, but that's actually kind of the point, is like having it on in the background. You're falling asleep to it or you're doing dishes. And I also was like, well, I want to provide value more than just like slapping all the uploads together into one, which is why I do the commentary in between, because some people are like, oh, I want to know more about this episode. There's also chapters, so you could skip ahead to the chapter. Be like, oh, I wondered more about the Breaking Bad episode. Like, that one has a lot of cool information in there. What's up, Simple But Sandy? You fell asleep to it yesterday? That's awesome. Even Tytar has a rap? What does that mean? This will be YouTube in 2016? Not sure what that means, but I'm actually going to, unfortunately, remove my stupid face. But the reason why is it's covering part of the slideshow. That's the only reason. I know people want to see the face. They always do. Like, no, you can't take this from us. You can't do it. Where's my camera? Gotta scroll. I know it has to be there. But then, yeah, after this, we're going to be playing Sims 1. Not really doing anything in particular. We're just going to be basically playing. You know, it's like Spotify Wrapped, which shows you the songs and podcasts, if applicable, you listen to the most that year. You're still here? Yeah. Don't leave us, Papa. Yeah, that's exactly right. But yeah, so today is a super relaxed, chill day, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So are we ready for the Tytar Awards? Not really awards, but, you know, are we ready? Are we ready, chat? All 10 of you here? I appreciate you 10 of you being here. Rip, he's gone. Guess so. Yes, you guys are ready. Okay. We're going to go ahead and continue. Game, I think that means Game of the Year list. Where Tytar cries. Okay. I'm not feeling this song right now as much as I like Zephyr from Spyro 2. I'm going to turn this down a little. Oh, this is a good one. I say it all the time. In 2025. Yeah, let's go, Mind Soul. Yeah, you guys do chat a lot for a small amount of people. And to be fair, I mean, only the super diehards fans of the channel are going to stick around for something like this. But I think this is super fun and fascinating. This is why I like to do this at the end of the year. So I appreciate you all being here because it's some cool stuff. I got cool things for the mods at the end as well for all their hard work. In 2025, can't stop, won't stop yapping. Thanks, MH. So in 2025, the channel got more than 500,000 views. I was very happy about this. 555,700 views, up 15% from last year. That was pretty cool. Yeah, cool things for sure. By the way, there seems to be a pretty big delay. I forgot to reset my internet before this stream, so if I start having issues, just let me know and then we'll restart. Yeah. More than 500,000 views just this year alone. That was cool. Up 15% from last year. You guys in 2025 watched 46,300 hours of Tytar content, up 43% from last year. Yeah, this was crazy to see. I think this is the craziest stat in my opinion, is having my content viewed 46,000 plus hours. That's like, that's a lot of Tytar. That's a lot of Tytar. My stupid face. Next one. I like this one too. We got to redeem WoW. 5.2 years? Are you serious? I didn't do that math. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, there's the WoW. Striker Beast, good to see you. This year, we pulled in 3,700 new subscribers. That's up 68% from last year, which I thought was pretty crazy. 3,700 new subscribers. It's a good time. I'm appreciative of all of those people. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm hoping next year's bigger. I really am kind of like, I don't know what I would call it. It's optimistic. There's no pessimism from me, but it's like not even skeptical. What's the word I'm looking for? 2026 is a lot more gray in terms of like my vision into the future, but not in a bad kind of way. Just kind of like, I'm going to see where the winds take us. Yeah, it should have been 160 more. Yeah, that would have been 10,000. We didn't hit 10,000 this year, but with the pace that we're on, we're going to hit 10,000 probably after an upload or two next year. So it'll be it. If one person could watch a whole year, this wouldn't even be close. This number, always impressive. To infinity and beyond. That's right. Thank you, R. Highlights in 2025. Let's go. 3 uploads from this year are in the top 10 most viewed videos on the channel. That's wild. So some of these uploads have been up for 3 years, you know, gathering traction and views. And 3 uploads that were uploaded in 2025 made the top 10 most viewed. That was a big deal. Basically, you're not setting any particular expectations for next year. See, that's a better way to put it than what I'm saying. Because this going into 2025, I had a very like concrete, clear vision. Striker Beast! Oh, Striker! Frankie says, what the frick? That's awesome in terms of the 3 uploads. Yes.
Wow. Look at all these avatars you have in your past, Tytar.
AI Owen Wilson coming in because of Striker Beast. I'll be playing the clip in just a minute. I really appreciate you.
Look at all these avatars you have in your past.
5 gifted memberships. That's actually a stat I want to share in a little bit. I appreciate you so freaking much. Happy New Year.
Look at all these avatars you have in your past.
Listen up, Lilith is a member now. Look at that. And Spinator, there we go. I hope Spinator can make it today.
Look at all these avatars you have in your past, Tytar.
All these avatars, that's right. I kept the and I'm not going to change it because it's just freaking funny to me.
Wow. Look at all these avatars you have in your past, Tytar.
AI Owen Wilson, I appreciate you. And Striker Beast, I appreciate you as well. That was a goated move. I was not expecting that, so thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that from anybody right now, just because I was going through this. But Striker Beast is like, no. You're getting this right now. You'd think after watching the recap, I would have had enough Tytar for today, but nope. Striker, I saw your comment too. Wait, the wasn't on purpose? No. So the voice replication software threw in the on its own. That's artificial intelligence for you. I said, look at all these avatars you have in your past, Tytar. That was the prompt. And I was the one who cloned his voice for an older upload. I always want to make sure that I point out that it's AI Owen Wilson so people know I'm not like... I'm trying to be silly. It's trying to be a silly thing. That's what I'm trying to say. And he threw in his own and I kept it in because it was hilarious. Which is like, avatars. Like, he's like confused about the avatar. He's like, avatars? Yeah, the AI did it on its own. Hey, Deadbees. I'm sorry you're having digestive troubles. It's no fun. Yeah, he said on his own, which I thought was kind of creepy, but funny too. Yeah, AI Owen Wilson's shocked as well, so that's why I kept it. I'm like, I'm not doing a retake of this, because you can like respin it and have him say it again. But when I heard the I was like, did he say Yeah, and he did. Have a tars you have in your past, Tytar. I don't think Owen's on Fiverr. He might be on the Cameo thing. And I think I looked into it originally. I can't remember, but no, he's not on Cameo. I actually remember this. So before I cloned his voice, I found his, this is a crazy story. I totally forgot about this. He said this. I looked into Cameo and I don't think he had one at the time. He might now, I don't know, but he didn't have one at the time. And I actually found his booking agent, like legit, through some serious like stalking methods. I was like pretending I was a Hollywood producer. I found his booking agent and it said something like for him to speak for like a certain amount of time or to use his likeness. I can't remember the cost, but it was something like $2,000 a minute or something. It was really crazy. I was like, I can't afford this. I'm just going to say that this is AI Owen Wilson to make it clear that it's AI Owen Wilson because I don't want to trick people. Oh. Suddenly in the mood for some, what are they called? I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, Madeline. Appreciate that. So let's continue. Got off track. But 3 uploads from this year are in the top 10 most viewed. And Striker Beast, I will be giving you your clip in just a minute. Those 3 uploads, the big ones from this year, brought in, holy cow, 212,000 views and 1,674 subscribers. Just those 3. That's crazy. That is so crazy to me. We passed 120. Am I saying that number right? 120,000. It's like weird to say out loud. Past 120,000 hours of Tytar content watched for the entire channel in 2025. That's crazy. So the entire channel passed that number. I think it's 122,000. It's a lot of content watched. Like, that's what's cool is like we're not getting empty views on the channel. We're getting like a lot of watch time too. So it's super cool. So Tytar seasons have been rocking. So if you look, even if you don't watch the Tytar seasons, which I understand, I personally enjoy those things and I like it when channels do that. That's why I started doing it.
Wow.
Yes, wow. You don't have to watch them. If you look at the view counts, you might notice, oh, it's low views. And the click-through rate's pretty low as well. But the reason I say they're rocking is because I mentioned this at the start of the stream. If you think about it, who in their right mind is going to click on a 6-hour upload if you're a brand new viewer? It's just not going to happen. So this is meant for the major big fans of the channel who like the uploads or haven't seen all of them or want to see the commentary on certain ones. That's the whole point. And the craziest metric to me is they actually are getting a decent number of views, all things considered. When you consider the fact that this is a 6-hour upload of partially recycled content, it's getting, I mean, in the first day or two is over 100 views, and the average watch time is 30 plus minutes long, which means that the people who instantly clicked off are only providing 10 seconds, and the average is still 30 plus minutes. It might be at 28 or something minutes now. I can't remember. It's because it's a new upload, the numbers are fluctuating, but it's still crazy. It's pretty crazy, all things considered. So that's what I mean by Tytar seasons have been rocking. That was launched last year, and I really like doing these uploads. I would have thought the seasons won't do that well. Glad it's not the case. Yeah, it's true. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they're not doing well for an upload. But when you look at the watch time and how many views they're actually getting, considering what they are, it's actually doing very well. But if I just made a 6-hour upload that was brand new content and it was performing like this, yeah, that'd be terrible. Crazy Rainbow, I haven't seen you in a while. My gosh. How are you doing, Crazy? Crazy Rainbow? Well, I haven't gotten around to the seasons yet. One day, for real, for real. And to be clear, I mean, you can actively watch the seasons, But the entire purpose of them, and I'm well aware of this while I made them, is it's supposed to be background noise or for your viewing convenience to skip around and like hear the commentary on your favorite uploads. Like that's the main purpose of them. So if you want to sit there and watch all 6 hours, I'm not going to stop you. But the whole point is like just have it on as noise or background or fall asleep too. That's the whole point. Striker Beast, that's a good question. I think it would, because your second view would be a lower view duration, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, next one. So YouTube memberships were launched last year, Striker Beast. I'm looking at you. They were launched last year. Let's take a look. Gifted memberships and regular memberships. So these are people who received gifted memberships and purchased it themselves. The average amount for 2025 was 42 channel members throughout the year as an average. Ups and downs, of course. Some were lower, some were higher, but 42 channel members as an average for the year. Woo! You have season 4 playing. That's a true fan right there. That's a true fan. Having season 4 playing and the stream. Yeah, that's average per month. 42 channel members per month average on YouTube. And granted, there are a lot of gifted memberships in there, but I wanted to count both because those still count. Yeah, there were 72 at one point. There's also a low point of 12, I think. But as an average, we're right around there. Crazy Rainbow, I'm not sure why. YouTube did this change recently and I don't like it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and there's a lot of people who pretty much have been a member for 6 months, like Madeline is saying. Just like constantly getting free membership. We also surpassed 1.7 million views on YouTube, closing in on 2 million. We'll probably hit it in 2026 unless something goes terribly wrong. Past 1.7 million views on YouTube for the whole channel. Wow. Yep. My little channel has come a long way, man. I still remember, I'll tell you a small story before we go to the next slide. And this is a real story. You know, it's so easy as you keep doing this to get, there's not really a term for it, but like numbers blind. I think it's a common thing for content creators to get numbers blind. Where when my video gets less than 1,000 views, I'm like, oh, what a failure. I'm such a failure. No one cared. I'm like, dude, you had 900 people watch this, you idiot. And the reason I say this is because I don't know if it's public anymore. I think it's unlisted. Maybe I could like make it public just for today. But there's a video back when I was doing Spyro content with The Sims and things. Sound like Peter Griffin. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I was doing Spyro content as well. And I love Spyro. Maybe I start doing it at some point. I don't know. But I was kind of doing a hodgepodge of like content on the channel. And I made a 25 subscriber special upload. And I still remember that feeling. I was sincerely blown away. I was like, I can't believe I'm at 25 subscribers. This is nuts. And here I am with 1.7 million views on my channel so far. That's crazy. So crazy. I mean, just 3 uploads this year brought in 1,674 subscribers. Just 3 uploads. W growth, cute. Hey, thank you, Hiji. Even though you're sick, I know you're still playing 12-dimensional chess. You can beat it. Just play 13-dimensional chess and you'll kick it. So top 3 performing videos of 2025. So before, I don't want to get this confusing. So this slide is the top videos of 2025. It does not mean the uploads of 2025. I looked at the entire channel, okay? So this could be an upload from 2023. I'm just like, what were our top 3 performing videos of this year? whether they were uploaded 2 years ago or this year, doesn't matter. So yes, drum roll. So we're going to see what the top 3 videos were of this year for the entire channel, not just uploaded in 2025. So Jaquise thinks it's Zoo Tycoon 1 and 2. So number 3, meaning third best. That's right, an upload from this year, The Sims beta build. One of my favorite uploads on the entire channel. Frickin' love this one. It's a good video, it's fun. It's the type of content I really enjoy. Yeah, that was number 3 for the whole channel. So unique. Yeah, I loved this one. Frankie's got the bet Sims 1 in today, being played today is top 3. Thanks, R. Yeah, I love this one. Next one, number 2. Drum roll, please. Oh, did you expect that one? Sims 4, but I installed every single mod. It was number 2 for the entire year. Wow. Yeah, it's true, Jaquise. That's right. So both of these were uploaded this year. This is also one of my favorite uploads of the year. I forgot about that upload, Saz Papa. It's all good. And for number 1 for the entire year, are we ready for this? The number 1 upload of 2025 was... Surprised? So was I. I wouldn't say this was my favorite upload, but it was the top performer, and it was done this year as well. So all 3 of the top performing videos were actually uploaded in 2025. How crazy is that? This one has, I think, 82,000 views now.
Wow.
4 months of membership from Jam. Thank you, Jam.
Your past Tytar.
I thought this was crazy. The top performing videos of this year weren't older uploads that were already doing well. They were new uploads. How wild is that? They were huge. This one, number 3, has... Thank you, Jam. Jeesh. Kevin Wheeler got it. Thank you, Jam. I'm surprised you mentioned this one wasn't well received, or just in terms of comments. I'm going to wait for AI on Wilson. I think he's going to come up in a second. Maybe not. Yeah, so in terms of comments, it wasn't received super well. And when it first came out, it flopped. And then the view count, like you can watch my mouse on the screen, but my view count did this. And it started just like going like that. Went way up. So number 3 got almost 60,000 views, which is a huge win for the channel. The middle one, 70 some thousand views. And then this last one is at like 82,000 views, I think. Lee's in the chat. Oh boy. I agree, Jaquise, that the beta video kind of fell off a cliff in terms of views. I'm not sure why. I think it's the best of the 3. But yeah, these yeah, I'm not sure. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the clips now because we had gifted memberships from Striker Beast earlier. A good 25, so we play the clip.
Oh, dear God.
Thank you. I just got attacked by a seagull. And then for Jam, for the gifted membership, thank you so much. I'm cutting cheese, everybody. I'm cutting cheese. So if you spend $5 or get a gifted membership, you too can cut the cheese on the channel. Jam cuts it all the time. Yeah, Frankie. So the seagull story, and yeah, I know it's a meme. Chris Farley getting attacked by an eagle. Get the music started again. But it's a real story. I mean, not to that extent. It's obviously dramatized in the clip. But I was in Seattle, Washington, had a day where I just was really, really hungry. Had a hot dog, and some seagulls literally start swarming me, trying to steal my hot dog, and I'm swatting away at them, getting angry, because I'm like getting close to hangry. You know when you get angry and hungry at the same time? And then some lady next to me is just like, don't be mean to the birds. I'm like, they're attacking me. I'm sitting here eating my hot dog by myself. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just trying to eat my food. I'm getting swarmed. They were actually like getting my hot dog and like grabbing it, trying to fly away with it. Like beak on the dog. Beak on... I'm not going to say the next... I was going to say something. Beak on the dog, trying to fly away. Like actually picking at it. I was like getting attacked. So it's a true story. They steal her hot dog. Well, she didn't have one. She just felt free to like pass her judgment and then walk away. Pray for the Tytar who just wanted his hot dogs. Yes, and that's why that clip for a small fee of $25, you can have me attacked by the seagull. I can relive my trauma. It wasn't a grandma. It was actually a lady my age. I think she had glasses, if I remember right. She's just like, don't be mean to the birds. I'm like, don't be mean to the birds. Bro, they're being mean to me. I was sitting here minding my own business. They started stealing my food. They jumped me. I gotta find some more Christmas music. This is not Christmas, but I like it. Yeah, PTSD trigger. Could be a grandma if she's your age. Dude, I just got roasted. I just got roasted. By one of my mods. I just got roasted so bad. I've got some burns. I need to go to the hospital. This is actually Twilight Princess. That's right, Madeline. Get her. Thanks, Jaquise. I can always count on my other mods jumping in to protect me. All right. My personal favorite upload, I did not... The holidays got so crazy this year. I didn't have time to poll everybody, which is what I did previous years. So I'm just going to say what my favorite upload was. It was not in Season 4. Normally, I put all the uploads from the year in the season, but I'm doing it only slightly different because I made an exception for life stories. This is my favorite upload, the most recent one. I didn't even care how well it did. It's doing okay with the views in terms of my typical view counts. But dude, I loved this upload. I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love this upload. Screw the seagulls, yes. It's because of me. Well, Jaquise helped a lot with this upload too. Could you guys even tell? Because I did the skip portions, editing-wise, and then I blended it seamlessly with Jaquise's edits. Could you guys even tell? Frankie, don't you worry. Castaway Stories is going to come, and Mickey will make a reappearance. It's just, I'm making everybody wait till next year. That's how long I need between these games, because they're so bad. That Dalmatian was feral, yep. Yeah, you didn't notice, right? Well, Jaquise actually edited half of this upload. Props to Jaquise. I've said it before, like I trained Jaquise on the process and what I do and my style and stuff, and he's done a fantastic job replicating that style to the point where I can have him either do an entire upload, which he volunteers for, and I really am appreciative, or doing one portion while I work on another portion because the skits took a while to put together, and there's a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes to make those skits work. Like every single line, I don't know if you guys can tell, but every single line from this upload that was a skit was not actually my voice. It's a voiceover because my camera microphone's so bad. So every line of dialogue I say outside of the gameplay part, like when I'm speaking to Chris Farley, when I'm speaking to Mickey and stuff, all that's voiceover work. Frankie, actually, no, it's not hard. It's the exact same process as Sims 2 from what I remember. I love the skits too. That was like my favorite part. Now you're hungry. Why are you hungry, Torma? Anyway, let's continue. We don't have a lot of slideshow left, so I'm sure we'll play lots of Sims and do Q&A here shortly. Are we playing anything today? Yeah, we're going to be playing Sims 1, and if we get bored, we'll go to Sims 2. We're not doing anything in particular. It's just kind of like a year in review. We'll probably look at different lots, maybe do some building, some playing. It's meant to be like a just chatting and question and answer, chill vibes, relax, end of year, summary stuff. So, none of this is possible without all of you. All of you make this possible. So without your donations and without your views and watch time, as we clearly saw, it's technically not doable what I'm doing. Ice Cake, there was a time zone change, and Arizona is the only one that doesn't change, and I'm in Arizona, so that's probably why it changed for you. So, yeah, all of you make this possible. Shout out to Madeline, Jaquise, Femka, and Lee Scold for all of your amazing modding and commitment. There is stuff that these individuals do behind the scenes that none of you even know about, but keep the community and support alive. They're very understanding and patient with how hectic and chaotic my schedule gets. Sometimes I take 2 or 3 days at a time just away, not by choice, but because I have no choice, just to keep myself alive, to keep the dream going, and they hold down the fort. The mods, they do more than just hang out on the live streams. Like I could list a ton of things. First of all, let's talk about Madeline. Madeline is always, it's kind of like, I mean this in a positive way. I mean this in a positive way, so don't take it negative. Madeline's like the Eye of Sauron. You can't escape. The eye is gonna find you. It's gonna see. It's gonna see what you're doing. And then guess what? Madeline's gonna write up a detailed summary and description and send it over to me privately DM. I get pinged and I see it and I'm like, wow, not only do I understand what happened, but it's also been handled. It's crazy. And then Jaquise. Let's talk about Jaquise for a minute. Jaquise was like, I mean, Jaquise is there all the time too. Jaquise is also like an Eye of Sauron, like a second one, so it's 2 sets of eyes. But Jaquise is like more of like lurking in the shadows in a good way. I know I'm using all these dark terms like evil villain, you know, Lord of Darkness, you know, all that stuff. But Jaquise was like on his own, hey, I really want to edit for your channel. Can I please do that for free? I'll learn your process, all this different stuff. And it's a useful skill for me. So I'm like, Jaquise has edited solo like 3 videos and they were really hard to upload because I didn't film them properly. So mad props. And then also Jaquise just helped with other various things as well. Then there's Femka, obviously, who is doing a little bit less these days, but it's not by like her not doing a good job or something. It's just I've asked less of her, but she showed up to every single live stream. She says, oh, I can't make it today. Shows up anyway. All the time. Made a lot of our merch. And you guys may not know this, but helps with the live stream points every single month as well. Dishing those out to those members to make sure you guys get your points on time. So she brings a lot of value as well. And then there's Lee. Lee cannot go unnoticed, all right? They all, see, here's the thing. They all bring such value in such different ways. I've created such a diverse dynamic on accident by bringing in these people with these skill sets, and it's so important. So I've had Jaquise say this, and Lee Scold especially has said this, and maybe Madeline and Femke feel the same way. I don't know. We'll see. But they both told me, and this is not tooting my own horn, I'm just trying to say it to prove my point of what I'm trying to do, and I want to stay on this path. I've had these two tell me, like, I like that you don't constrict me from the creative process. Now, I say this because that's my goal, but look at what happens when you don't constrict people. I'm trying to, like, do a PSA on a Sims channel, be like, all right, CEOs, greedy CEOs of the world, listen up. You want more profits, you want more success, you want more valuable team members, then cherish the skill set they have and don't squash it. Obviously, you might need to, like, steer the ship a little bit or be like, hey, that's not going to work for the overall vision. I get that. But so many people, so many leadership positions, they squash the creativity and say, no, my way or the highway. You're just a grunt doing what I say. You wanted to get in a creative field like making music or editing? Tough luck. Edit like this, you idiot. Okay. Yeah, Madeline's also working on music, which is awesome. But what I'm trying to say is my goal since the start of this channel has been to create a platform to allow your talents and abilities to be showcased. And if that's not happening, you just DM me and I'll fix it. All right. Now I say this too because Lee not only did the Rockstar video, I don't think Rockstar was this year. I think it was last year. But this is the last mention, I promise, because I'm not trying to bring it up all the time. But Lee is helping me with a big secret project. And I appreciate that very, very much. So Lee's doing a lot more than it might seem right now. Yeah, so last year. So yeah. But Lee may seem like he's doing less these days, but that's not actually true. He's actually, like, cooking super hard. But you'll see in time. You will see in time. But yes, this goes to the mods. I'm saying it publicly. If you feel like I'm squashing your creativity, that's not supposed to happen. So just DM me and then we'll talk about it, because that's not supposed to happen. All the mods are cooking, yes. Next up. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Yep. I said there was a gift this year for the mods. And it's going to be a desk pad. No matter how long of a time you work for the channel, no matter how short of a time, even if you quit tomorrow, you'll still get one of these for all your hard work you've put in so far. So you're going to get a Tytar Crew desk pad mat. As a thank you. But like I said, even if you guys quit tomorrow or whatever, not that I want you to. I want you all to quit. That's what I'm saying. You guys are still getting one of these. I'll probably be processing these orders as soon as it's New Year's, obviously. And then MH will get MH's shirt as well. I actually kind of need one because my mouse can't detect my current one properly. Well, that's cool. Yeah, and like I liked this too because the mouse is kind of like a theme. Obviously, we had Sims in Real Life, which is an old upload now, where the mouse was like real life. There's been a couple skits with the mouse like breaking the fourth wall and being in the real world. And then, not to mention, no one's done this, but like this thing here. It's a big thing, right? So I thought that was a good thing to put on the mouse pad. And then that's also where your mouse would go naturally. So I thought it was cool. Yeah, there's the explode. I did it, but let's do it. Let's do it for real now. There it is. So yeah, I don't have a lot of slideshow left. I don't think there's any left, to be honest, but this is what I'm going to be sending to the mods as a thank you for their hard work. There's the end. And now I'm going to, I think I'm going to go to a black screen for a second. Oh no! He's gone! Oh no. How could he do this to us? Please. Cheering. I'm sure you're cheering for like a successful year, not the fact that the screen is black. I want to get to neighborhood 1 before I bring my stream back. Yes. It's a sad day indeed. I hate this song. This one's okay. So I need to make sure that we're...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yes. Okay, so we got Sims 1 back. And then we'll get me back on screen. There we are. A year in review. So, before we start Sims 1, where does 2026 take us? That's a very good question, because I remember going into 2025 and I had such a clear vision for what was going to happen. And this year it's up in the air, but not in a bad kind of way. It's kind of just like, I don't want to plan too hard in the sense of like expectations. I'm trying to reduce expectations this upcoming year. I'd be surprised if we didn't hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The last 2 years, though, I mean, you saw how much we improved on the slideshow. We improved a lot on the channel. So, hop on back. Hey, everybody. Season 5, I'm excited. Tiny Pillow's here. How have you been, Tiny Pillow? Miss you. Miss you, Tiny. I'd like to even do 20,000 subscribers, but that's hard. I'm not sure what my approach is going to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more risk taking, because the risk taking resulted in some very big uploads and then some very small ones, whereas other years were more consistent with less growth. Or if I just want to try to work with Jaquise and say, let's get an upload train going that's just the most wild thing ever, for as long as Jaquise is wanting and willing to edit. So we'll see. Yeah. I feel you, Tiny. It's tough right now. That 45 minutes did go by fast. Yeah, that's for sure, Frankie. I would agree with that. I've been wanting to talk to Ryan Plays The Sims for a long time. Like, we were in contact at one point, and then we just stopped talking. His story's really interesting from the little bits that I do know about. I'm taking a mint, and I don't care. I'd like to be recognized not just for making Rockstar, but having unwavering passion for retro PC games. And see, that's something that I really appreciate about you. We got Trevor in the house? Yeah, you guys should be more like Lee. Lee's just awesome. Trevor, how you doing? You missed some really awesome stats. Now I want to go back. Do the slideshow again, everybody. You know what? Screw it. We're not going to take 45 minutes, but I'll quickly click through. How many viewers do we have? The view count froze for me again. Oh, no! The screen is black. These are some tart mints. I don't know if I like it. I'm getting the slideshow up again. We will not be spending 45 minutes. We're talking like click through in a minute. Trevor needs to see. Trevor's my friend, okay? He's such a friend that I said, yeah, we totally need to meet up. And then 6 months went by, and then he's like, dude, are we ever going to hang out, bro? It's been since elementary school. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just busy. Eating canes on lunch break. I was going to say, you got that good Taco Bell again? That Mexican pizza? So while you're here, Trevor, this is what we were doing earlier. Check out these stats. So more than 500,000 views this year, which is awesome. Up 15% from last year. Yes. That's right, Trevor. And then 46,000. I'm saying these numbers, they sound fake. 46,300 hours of Tytar content watched this year, which is up 43%. That's a good idea, Liz. 3,700 new subscribers, which is up 68% from last year. Trevor watched all 46,000 hours. Only 300 came from the rest of the community. And then here's some highlights. 3 uploads from this year are in the top 10 most viewed. They brought in almost 250,000 views. The channel as a whole passed 120,000 hours of Tytar content watched. Tytar seasons rocked. 42 channel members on average, which is cool. And the channel as a whole passed 1.7 million views. Top 3 performing videos, there you go. My favorite upload was this one. This is the most recent one. And then the mods are getting this because they're amazing. That is the summary. And now, the screen must go dark once again. Oh no, he's gone. Well, my face is not. So that's it. And then we're going into The Sims 1. But as for 2026, I really don't know. I don't know what I want to do this year. I need to finish this mint because it's not good. It's called Recharge Mints or Respawn. It's got L-theanine and vitamin B in there. Dude, that is amazing. Great job. Keep up the hard work. Such an awesome community you got here. I'm fortunate, man. That sounded like I said something different. I'm fortunate. Because I was telling the story earlier. When I got 25 subscribers, I was kind of like... I remember thinking that was such a massive number. And I made an entire dedicated upload. And this community, I didn't do something to like pull them together. Like they just showed up. What would you want? What would be your one goal for 2026 that you want to happen, even if it doesn't? That's a great question. Obviously, 10 million subscribers, but I don't think it's going to happen this next year. The community is amazing and so supportive. Yes, it is. Obviously, like 10 million, but like if I was being more realistic, as like a stretch goal, it's not stretch goal. That's a different term. I think 50,000 subscribers by next year is out of reach, but it is doable. So maybe something like that. And also the secret project going off without a hitch. I'd say those are my two goals. Oh, and also I got a little bit of holiday money. Not a lot, obviously, but I got a little bit of holiday money. So I'm probably going to start up my gym membership again. I have to wait till all the New Year's resolution people stop going because there's a lot of New Year's resolution. If you go to the gym, you know, February to mid-March or mid-February, get obliterated with New Year's resolution people, and then they all quit by mid-February. So I might work out on my own until then. I've just been so busy, I haven't been doing it. But because I got a little bit of money to be able to play with, I'll probably renew my membership now that I can afford it again. Who knows how long that can go for, though. Yeah, I'll be turning on Redeem Question now. I think the secret project would be worth it. I said last stream that it's the last time I'll be bringing it up. And it technically is. It's relevant right now. But when I do like board game and stuff like that next year, it's not going to be relevant. So this is technically the last time. But yeah, redeem question is on, so you can do ! redeem question. And what we're going to be doing now is just playing the Sims 1, and if we get bored, we'll go to Sims 2, and we're not doing anything. I plan on clicking around, looking at different uploads. We've done this twice now, but now that the year has gone on, it's like there might be new lots, new things like that. Problematic. I feel grateful I have found this communitar, and I love that you created the space for it to exist. Like I said, I was kind of blown away. I'm jumping all over the place. When I got 25 subscribers, it blew my mind. And now here I am with this big community, and it's like they just kind of gravitated and found it. Yeah, that's part of my goal, is to be buffed. I had a goal of hitting 200 pounds. I don't know how much that is in kilograms. I've never weighed that much in my life. I got to 195, and I was so proud of myself, and then I got sick. That was 3 years ago now. Yeah, I got some stuff for you, Lee. I'll have to show you. Jaquise is confirming too? Man, I got some stuff for you too, Jaquise. I want you both to see. A lot of progress. But I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, okay? This is gonna get clipped or something. Are you ready for this? You ready? I am extremely heterosexual. You might be wondering where I'm going with this. Just hold on. But I am extremely homosexual for Henry Cavill, okay? You know who that is? We're talking extremely homosexual. Like, I am attracted to that man. All right? Just hear me out. Everyone in the chat's freaking out. Like, what are you talking about? Where is this going? Jam. Yeah, Geralt. Yes. Everyone loves him. Yes, you have to. What kind of 200-pound beef castle like him is like, my favorite pastime is to watch Lord of the Rings and play World of Warcraft. How could you not love the man? Okay? And he's Superman? Dude. We listen and don't judge. Bisexual tar confirmed. Only for Cavill. You're straight. I'm leaving. Goodbye forever. So anyway, I say this because he's got the prime physique of what I'm looking for, but it's kind of like unrealistic because he's got lots of money, so it's easier to work out when things are financially stable for you. But I've always had a goal of being the same weight because I'm his height. And I think he was 220 during Superman. I don't know if I could do 220. You don't quit, you need the mouse pad. Yes, it's true. I'm going to blackmail everybody. So, yeah, that's always been my goal, is to have that same physique. I am at 175 right now, and I'm not as fit as I once was because it's been like 4 or 5 months since it worked out. Lots of steroids. Supposedly, supposedly he's all natural. Supposedly. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's the rumor. What a beef castle. I'm not sure what that is, Madeline, but yeah. So, thanks for hanging with me on that. But redeem question is on. You don't have to ask a question. There's a cooldown on there, but ! redeem question. Most of you probably are like, dude, I've asked so many questions now. Google it, trust. Okay. So I'm going to take a look around. Some of these uploads or lots we have seen before. Here's our speed run. Speaking of which, have we checked the speed run recently? We did the speed run here, I think it was. Let's see. I'm going to check speed run. The Sims community was like so not updated. Sims 1. Hey! No freaking way. One of the mods responded to me. The leaderboards for Sims 1 aren't exactly active, but be our guest if you want to do some runs. We're happy to give him a look-see. Also, forgive the lateness of the reply. Dude, shout out to LCPL Falco. My first run is officially on the board. I'm going to take a screenshot so you guys don't have to look it up. For Max All Skills, we got 8th place. My gosh. I'm so happy right now. I can't believe this. It's a Christmas miracle. My first ever successful run. Let's look. I'm pulling it up right now. I promise. Trust. Trust. Let me zoom in as well. Look at that. You guys see that? There's Lion Eagle Sims. Are you still here, Lion Eagle Sims? Dude. Oh, man. I got to do more speed runs now. Lunch break is over. Back to work. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, Trevor. Thanks for being here. I always appreciate when you drop by on your lunch break. Cane's is delicious, by the way. Look at that. That one speed run we did on a live stream is officially published. Oh, that's so cool. I was so close to not doing anymore. I was like, there's no way I can't. Yeah, I put America on the map. I'm the only American on there.
Wow.
Aw, aren't you cute? Jaquise is being condescending, but that's okay. I'm just proud of myself. That was a tough run. I think Schmitty B Gaming tried to run and he's like, I rage quit. I think he actually said he rage quit. Tytar ate your heart out. Let me scroll through the chat. We're all very proud of you. Thank you. So I'm hoping that I can move this time up as time goes on. Because there was a strat that we were not doing that some of these top racers did. But I'm still happy with that result. For a first ever speedrun getting the top 9, pretty cool. You tabbed out for a second. So officially, we have been checking for weeks. The Sims 1 speedrun that we did on live stream officially got submitted to the leaderboard. It's a Christmas miracle. I'm number 8. That was my first, second speedrun. Technically my second speedrun. First one failed. Yeah, if Schmitty B Gaming is here, I think he tried it too, and he said that he rage quit because it was so hard. Yeah. He can confirm if he's here or not. I'm not sure. So yeah, we're just looking at lots, and that's what I found. That's so cool. That's such a humbling thing too. My first ever submitted speedrun for any game. Wow. That was cool. So I'm going to look around because I probably forgot about some of the lots. Livestream family. What's happening here? What on earth? What were we doing? Does anyone remember this live stream? Because I don't. What were we up to? This has to be an old one because I don't recognize this at all. What's upstairs? Nothing? This looks like maybe I had a house and then you guys were deleting stuff. I don't know. Maybe fan sheet? Yeah, maybe that. What's this one? Something happened there. Yeah, it's probably a band challenge of some kind. This one? Oh, no way. This is what started it all. I can't believe I still have this lot. You guys may not recognize this, but for those that are the OG fans, this is the paint challenge with the 80s music video. This is the same lot. I can't believe it's still here. If you watch that upload, this is the same one. John number 2. Dude, how are you doing, man? I think he broke the sink. I don't think he peed himself that much. Yeah, John number 2. Man, you missed some awesome stats, John number 2. At the start of the stream. I replayed it for Trevor, too. Do I replay it a third time? John number 2 deserves it. John number 2 is the top donor by far at this point. And that's not an indication or an implication to say donate more. Donating more is your choice, not mine. I'm just pointing it out because you deserve credit. We did a year in review, awesome YouTube stats for this year, 2025. The toilet puddles, well, just a little miss action. So that's cool to see. The paint challenge years ago. Wow. Livestream 25. We got seagulls, obviously. I think this is when the Sims 25-year anniversary happened. Jesse, why are you blue? That's a great reference. That is a great reference. Is the TLDR of it Tytar be cooking? Actually, yes. It was a pretty big year. We probably do, I just don't know where it is. This one's a great one. This was Rags to Riches While Getting Famous, and we did it in a live stream variant. This was also the lot used on an upload. But yeah. That's a fun one. One of my favorite uploads. Let me see. This one lags really bad. I remember this one. This one is from season 1. But it's Tytar season 1, and it's... Oh, the 1x1 challenge.
Question.
Oh, hey, we got a question. Since buying fast food can be expensive, would you ever do cooking videos for the second channel? Ooh. I thought about that. That's a great idea. That's a great question. I'm actually thinking about it. It sounds weird, but listen up. Hot wings are my favorite food. I can't always eat them because of my stomach issues, but when I do eat them and it goes well, okay, I'm a happy boy. Flavor-wise, I love buffalo wings with ranch. What I've always wanted to do, it sounds crazy, I know. I wanted to take hot wings and make them, John number 2 doing his thing, take them out to a blizzard in the wilderness, record the whole thing.
Wow. Look at all these tars you have in your past, Tytar.
And then make hot wings over a fire in the snow with buffalo sauce and everything.
Wow. Look at all these tars you have in your past, Tytar.
John number 2, baby! Coming in clutch all the frickin' time.
Look at all these tars
Alex P's
you
a member
have in your
again.
past, Tytar.
Bro, that is a genius idea. And that's the thing, too.
Wow.
Waffle.
Look at all these tars you have in your past, Tytar.
How used couch salesman's doing.
Wow. Look at all these tars you have in your past, Tytar.
That is a strange dream, but you go, girl. Well, I mean, I just think it'd be a fun video. It's not like a dream, like a wild, thing. John number 2 is freaking sponsor of the channel. Freaking goat. but I actually wanted to get a bunch of butter, have all natural ingredients, and deep fry it in butter in a pot over a fire on embers in a blizzard. And then in a second pot, you're making the buffalo sauce. Can you imagine that red hot wang out in the snow? Dude, it'd be amazing. Oh. Eat snow if your mouth gets too hot. Oh. Yeah, you gotta get them hot wangs. Alex P, you're a member now because John number 2 is a freaking amazing guy. Here, have a bird.
Oh, dear God.
I don't know if the butter would burn, but thank you, John number 2. Oh, geez, 2025.
That's what she said.
Man, John number 2, man. I don't know where I'd be without you, man. You're just so glorious. Great haircut, long time no see. I recognize your name a little bit. YouTube changed the usernames. Oh, does it really? Higher smoke temp? Well, I might have to do that instead. Don't know much about that.
Absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, seeing these old lots makes me so happy, though. But seriously, thanks to Striker Beast and John number 2 and Jam today. Thank you. I didn't even style my hair today. I woke up with a little bit of bedhead. I was like, please tell me it's going to be okay. I just want it to be okay. And I think it's okay. Oh, this was the speed run. This was the one that I actually got 8th place on. There's 2 lots for it, remember? This was the one that actually went well. Teeter, how do you even style your hair? You're bald. It's a cute little bachelor's pad. Well, what I take is right here, and just take a little bit of oil. Just make that forehead nice and shiny. Get that dome shining. Sorry, Teeter. Let's keep looking. Livestream 22525. Some objects could be loaded. Oh yeah, Frankie sent me files. I downloaded them. I just haven't put them in my game. Hey, Papa. Tiny Pillow. Hey, Papa. Ask questions, people. Yeah, it did work. It worked, Alex P. Cassie. Is that how you pronounce it? But I recognize the Cassie or... Yeah. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Subscribe family. This was from the... We did a live stream here. I think we did a live stream. It's a prominent Widow's Peak, yes. Alex P was taken. Do you think when you think while thinking? I think? I don't know. Great question. Did the question come through or no? Oh, man. This one right here. Do you guys recognize this crazy monstrosity? That's 5e chats.
Question.
Oh, my God. Tiny Pillow, you might want to ask yours again. Maybe it was on cooldown or something. I don't know. Top 5 video games except the ones you've played on your channel, even unlisted. Ooh. So I can't even say Spyro 2? Okay. Well, if you're saying unlisted, I have one of Burning Crusade. Can I not say that either? Schmitty, I was talking about you earlier. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking away the cooldown, or at least dropping it substantially, because we're not getting a ton of questions, which is okay. But I notice people are asking questions that are not going through. So I'm lowering the cooldown. So if your question didn't go through, ask again. It's now 15 seconds, okay? Try again. I'm seeing if Tiny Pillows goes through. Maybe it's the comma after question? I don't know. Tiny, I'm going to answer yours, okay? How's Cora? How is the holidays? How are your parents doing? My parents are fantastic. My holidays were actually much better than I was expecting. They were super crazy and chaotic. And there's still some to go. I still have 2 parties to go to, and then New Year's. Last I counted, I had 4 more things to go to. So I'm a little burnt out on holidays, but they were actually good, which I was happy about. But to answer Jaquiz's question, Cora's doing great. Arizona's having the hottest year on record right now. Shocker. And it's like kind of warm in the daytime. I'm waiting till good daytime weather to play some Frisbee. It's like, maybe I should just do it while it's still warm. Top 5 video games except the ones you played on the channel. Well, if I'm not allowed to talk about Burning Crusade, Champions of Norath, lesser known PlayStation 2 game. I would say Burning Crusade, but I can't say that one. 1602 AD, I have not played that one. Battle for Middle-earth 2 is probably up there. I've played Frozen Throne on my channel, so I can't say that one.
Say my name.
Honestly, Battlefield 6. That's a really good one. I'm not going to say it's like up there. It wouldn't be in my top 5 if I had my other options, but... Redeem name, but you're looking at the dummy thick pink gorilla man of the fiery crack wall in mod Halo. I don't even know what that is, Lee. Oh my gosh. Redeem question, how many channels do you see yourself spreading your content across in the future? I know currently you have 2 and are planning others in the future, so what's the plan? Ooh, I like that question. I don't know if it went through, but I like it, so I'm going to answer it. Okay. Yes, Tiny, I agree. John number 2, I'll answer that too. This is fun. I plan on probably 3 channels. And the Tytar Jr. channel with the food was more of like a hobby thing. I was only going to maintain it if it took off. And I was only going to do it when I had time. I wasn't taking that one super seriously. But as far as like serious channels I want to do, I would say 3 probably.
Question.
Oh my God. And we're getting all kinds of good questions. John number 2. To be quite honest, I actually prefer the plain Battle for Middle-earth 2 over Rise of the Witch King. To be fair, Rise of the Witch King has some amazing stuff. I'm just not a big fan of the new faction that they added, like their design anyway. Just wasn't a big fan. I don't like playing against them either. It's not bad though. I'm not going to say it's bad.
Question.
Oh, we're getting all kinds of questions now. I'm going to move to the next slot before I start answering more. Top 5 TV shows of all time. Ooh, that's a good one. Frankie, you made fun of me for this before, but I'm going to say it again, all right? I'm going to say it again. I hope you're ready. Frankie teased me. It stuck with me to my core. But I'm going to... Oh, this is where we did $0 to upload Sims 1 with 0 simoleons. Haikyuu is probably not even number 5, maybe number 4. I don't have like a list of like which one goes where for the most part. Haikyuu might be number 5. It's grown on me on my second watch through. It's so
Question.
Good. It shouldn't be that good. It's so freaking good. People underestimate that show. It's so good. It shouldn't be that good. But it is. It just is. Smallville is not on that list. It never will be. Somebody save me! No. And The Office, at least for the good seasons, somewhere on that list. Breaking Bad, The Last Airbender. I think that's 4 shows. I'm trying to think of another one. Better Call Saul was probably number 6 for me. It wasn't top 5 for me. It wasn't bad though. Like, not being top 5 doesn't mean bad. Maybe Scrubs? Maybe? That's hard to say, the number 5.
Question.
I'm getting some good questions, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, do you guys remember this? 2 years ago or a year ago? You guys built my house, my cabin, my snow cabin. I'm going to see what other questions there are. How does it feel being the best? How does it feel to be the most creative Sims YouTuber ever? Well, I appreciate the compliment. I don't know if that's true. I feel like it might be, but not in a cocky kind of way. If you want my honest answer, I like it, but I also hate that it does less good with views. People are like, what? A new idea? I don't know what this is. I'm not going to click. You would think it'd be the opposite. Like, oh, something new and fresh. Let's click. But because it's unfamiliar with them, they're like, no, I'm not going to click. Screw that guy. So there's like good to it and bad to it, I suppose. That's like the more serious answer, but I know you're probably just complimenting. I still appreciate it.
Wow. Look at all these
Oliver!
Tars you have in your
9 months?
Tytar.
Oh my gosh, Oliver, thank you. Redeem question, have you thought of doing Sims challenges that take multiple streams and videos? For example, the Very Veggie Challenge on Sims 4. No, but I'm not against it. The biggest problem those have is my content style takes a lot of planning, prep work, and editing. Jaquise knows this. And so because of this, your part 1 and part 2 will get the most views, and then part 3 through 12 get awful views. Super bad. So that time is better spent not doing a series, and maybe I could do like a part 1, part 2, part 3. I have done it for live streams though. So I like the idea in principle, but it doesn't work, unfortunately, for the channel very well. Let me see what the other question is. Redeem question, when do you think The Office fell off? Like what season? It fell off. It started to fall off late season 5, but it fell off season 6. Now, season 6 has funny moments. I hate this song. Season 6 has funny episodes and funny moments, but season 6 is bad. People say, well, when Michael Scott left, it's bad. True. But season 6, there was a clear change, and I was around in the old days when The Office was actually airing live on television. I used to have to tune in for a new episode every week. And there was a writer's strike going on at that time, I remember. When they came off of the multi-month writer's strike, the show was noticeably in the tank. I wonder why that is. I'm being sarcastic. The writing was way downhill after the writer's strike. You'll notice that Dwight breaks character pretty consistently in season 6. I mean, he starts in season 5 breaking character. Pam starts breaking character really bad. The writers were not consistent with that. Pam and Dwight break their characters so bad that it's almost unwatchable. And when people say like, oh, I love Dwight in those later seasons, I'm like, that's okay. You can like him, but he becomes a caricature of himself. In fact, all the characters of that show become caricatures of themselves, which is why the writing goes so downhill. Unk status confirmed, yes. Dude, I remember. It was not even HD back then. HD televisions. HD televisions were new at that
Question.
time. Oh my God. Yes. More questions. Bring them in. Let me find a new lot so people aren't getting bored with my dumb answers. What is this one? Oh, no way. I freaked out last time we saw this one too. The odds of you guys knowing what this is very low. Does anyone recognize this? I recognize it. Yeah, Oliver, thank you for being here, and thank you for 9 months of membership. Jeesh. Do you like SpongeBob? Yes. My Little Pony's my favorite show. I created the playlist. Briefly, I will explain. This is my Christmas playlist, and this is songs that some of these songs I have since cut, but it's a separate folder, so that's why I'm playing tracks I don't like. Facts, dude. Yes, right? About The Office? But the writers, I personally think they checked out. I don't think that they didn't know what they were doing. I think they just checked out after the writer's strike. They probably felt burnt out on The Office. Season 1 is only good when you watch it with 2020 hindsight, like having seen the show before. And seasons 2 through 5 are gold, and then 6 and 7 are train wreck. Then 8 and 9 are so bad, I would rather watch Teletubbies, and I'm not joking. Seasons 8 and 9 are a disrespect to writing as a whole and television shows. No one under any circumstances should watch that. In fact, I heard that there are interrogation tactics where they put on season 8 and 9 of The Office, and they only keep the scenes of Nellie in there to get information and extract information out of people. It's that bad. It is so unbearably bad. Ranted! It's so bad. They should be ashamed of themselves. It was so awful. It was so awful. Oh, man. Those seasons were like, you're laughing, but not because you should be laughing. It's like, what are you guys doing? Trying to find the next question. That's why I'm scrolling up here. If YouTube wasn't an option for you, would you just stay at the pizza place, or would you be somewhere else? Ooh. I'm going to assume that I have the hindsight of like what I've been through on YouTube. If I had never done YouTube, I think it'd be a different answer, but my answer would be taking the lessons I've learned from YouTube. What I would probably realistically do is I'd go back to the pizza place for a while, get back on my feet financially, probably a year, get things more financially stable. If YouTube was not an option, that is. And then I would start a service business, like something where like you're fixing plumbing or something like that, because that's something that is significantly easier to make money on than YouTube. I'd probably do something extremely functional business-wise and start a service business and then become quite wealthy off of that. That's my guess. Gather around for the new episode of 144p, The Office. That's so true. Substandard definition. I'm gonna see what people said about my rant. Again, straight facts. They tried too hard to milk the show after Michael left. Yes, and they were just cheap caricatures of themselves. Redeem question. Do you like SpongeBob OG seasons? It's some of my favorite stuff. Yeah. Half my humor comes from that. Mr. Q, good to see you. Don't forget your question. Yeah, I was just taking a while. But thank you for the shout out. I remember when I remember you worked at a pizza place, I always think of you as Peter Parker living his double life. What is my favorite Sims item ever? Oof. It's going to be in Sims 1. I'm looking around. It might be underwhelming. But let me see. Also, I don't think anyone knows what this lot is, so I'll just tell you guys.
Look at all these
6 months of membership from
Tytar.
Striker Beast. With the seagull attack. Thank you. This is probably my favorite item. For nostalgia reasons, plus like I was that guy as a kid. Playing on a computer that looked just like this. Trevor knows. And that tower to the side. Dude, I'd be putting floppy disks in there, put Sims 1 in there. And then I'd play this and I'd pretend I'd pick the kid character, the kid sim, and I have him play the Sims. Yeah. Nevolence, it's good to see you. So the computer's probably my favorite. But this lot comes from the community challenge where I did community polls. And you guys voted as a community to throw a party, then light everyone on fire. And then we won, and I took a screenshot of me dancing. That's that lot. Rev up those fryers, yeah. I don't think I missed any questions. Let me scroll up a little more. Remember to do exclamation point redeem and then space question and then type whatever you want. Miss the old computer. Yeah, that's crazy. Time is flying by. I'm on a community lot because this was stock footage for 9 more items you forgot about. I was dropping in a post office mailbox thing. Crazy that I remember that quick. Rags to Riches live. Oh my gosh, Barbie chicken. Oh, we stopped this one. Do you guys remember this? We were doing a multi-part series.
Question.
And we all got sick of me not being able to make potions fast enough. Flamingo. Redeem question. Do you have any interesting ancestors? That is so interesting. But yes, I do, actually. Not a ton. It's funny you ask that because my grandma is super into the ancestry stuff. And we went way back into the records, and one of my, because obviously you need 2 people, and that 2 people, or that one person from the 2 people has 2 people, so it expands. And she went like back on one of the chains, because some of the chains end at a certain point, because you don't have records. But one chain goes all the way back to ancient Roman times. And Tytarius, ancient Tytarius. I forget his name, but he was not one of the prominent Roman emperors, but he was a Roman emperor in Roman times, which I thought was pretty crazy. So Alan, make sure you do exclamation point, then the word redeem, and then space question, but I will answer this for you. Nothing like those colored IMAX. I love those things, Schmitty. I do. So you're royalty? In some sense, yes. In some sense. But it's so removed, I mean. Yeah, and that was only one chain. So this is from 2 uploads, actually. The 9 items you forgot about. Here's the column. And where's my sim? He's over here.
Question.
Oh my God. This is also the 9 things you didn't know about The Sims. This is an old upload. Did you plan wearing a black shirt to match the GameCube controller? Was it intentional? I think I'm insane. Actually, no, I just put it on. I forget that these are up here. In fact, my most hated controller up here is my GameCube one. Even though, like, looking at it and playing with it is my favorite. Why is it my least favorite? Well, I'll tell you. You see this? See how my chair covers this? There's so many times where I happen to be right here instead of right here. I push my chair back. Bam, I hit the controller. And the nails that hold it up fall out all the time. The controller slams the ground and scares me all the time. It drives me nuts. Hate it. Redeem question, what is your day job that keeps the light on? I have 2. One of them is...
Question.
Oh my God. Did I miss one earlier? One of them is property management, and that pays a static amount of money every month. I do it for Airbnb properties. And the second one is manual labor, digging trenches and holes and things. It pays very well for what I do. I do it because I care. I do it to keep the lights on. Nice of you having clear evidence of that. We only have vague hints that we have a Viking king in our ancestry. Always sucks to be unsure. Yeah, true. Which upload this year were you most surprised by reception, either good or bad? Ooh, I like Oliver's cooking today. Oliver's cooking. Let me pull up my YouTube so I can actually look at a list. There's one or two that come to mind immediately. Let me see. Visibility, public. So the one I was shocked by failing so bad was Sims 4 Rags to Riches. That's, I think, the second biggest flop in the history of the channel, and it was this year. And it was, I think it was in direct response to the AI video where AI tries to play Sims 4. I made that video because I wanted follow through. I was like, this needs to be follow through. Like, I'm not really making this because I want to, because the AI video didn't do that well, understandably. But the Sims 4 Rags to Riches flopping that hard was kind of shocking. But videos that did really well was actually the speaking English doing as well as it did was kind of a surprise. I'm looking at some other ones. Another video that I was shocked didn't do as well as it did was Sims games you had never heard of, where I was playing like Sims Pool and stuff. It didn't flop, but only 3,000 views on that was kind of surprising. So yeah, like some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller, but I like that question. The controller wants attention. Tytar. Well, Tytar. Really out here working hard and still giving us great content at the end of all things. Cheers. Thank you. I do bust my butt pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. I work really hard to make this not die. Did something happen, Ezzy? I love the games you never heard of. I loved that one too. Yeah, it was a great upload. It didn't flop. It just didn't do like buku numbers like I predicted. Because I did a ton of thumbnail research, and it's an ugly thumbnail, but it was ugly by research. Like I did some research. I'm looking for some more lots. I think we did Making Magic on this one. A live stream.
Question.
Oh my God. Why is the sky red when the moon says hello, but when the sun says hello, why does the sky turn green? Life that keeps me up all night. Can you tell that I'm bored? I don't know what kind of question that is. It shows those videos radiate fun. Well, thank you. I pour a lot of my heart and soul to where, like, afterwards, I'm just like, I'm just sitting there, just, oh. Most days I'm just laying there like, help me. Obviously, we have the beauty build house, which we did not finish yet. But lately, people have been saying they've been bored with beauty builds on the channel, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll continue this on live stream or privately. I love this house. It's a nice beauty build in Sims 1. Ezzy, I haven't been keeping up with what you've been saying, but I do hope whatever it is okay. I mean, no disrespect by not fully reading the chat, but I'm seeing there's a lot of information there, and I'm also trying to stay on the stream topic and also answer questions. And I have a problem with getting very sidetracked as it is. But from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, if there's something wrong, I hope it's going okay. The board game, obviously. We love the board game, don't we? You're back, Papa. Well, thank you, R. Trying to find. There's a lot of
Question.
Lots. After Tuesday. Max difficulty. Oh, I love this upload. I love this upload. Do you guys recognize it?
Question.
Oh my God. Redeem question. Have you thought of playing My Sims? I have not, actually. I'm not against it. I just haven't even thought of it. Do you still love the board game? Yeah, I actually do. The community doesn't, but I do. Something changed. Yeah, so this was from... This is where AI Owen Wilson was created, this upload. This was such a fun upload. Honestly, when I found your channel, I felt originality and just such a genuine good vibe from you and your gaming. Well, thank you. I try really hard. It's easy to get like discouraged or like, obviously I don't let it stop me, as you guys can see, but it's easy to get discouraged when you risked it all, you quit everything, you left it all behind.
Question.
You haven't given up. And after 4 years, you're still grinding it out to the knuckle bones. You're just like, and after 4 years of that, you're like, am I making the wrong choice? But then you see the reaction from the community. You see your earnings going up, albeit slowly. You're like, okay, I just have to be patient and resilient. I can't give up, because giving up would be the ultimate loss, right?
That's what she said.
That's one of your favorite uploads. Mine too. Do you remember the first comment left on a video of yours? Ooh, I do. I can't remember what it says. Let me see. It's not going to be one you guys probably care about, because it was a tutorial video when I did Warcraft 3 tutorials. I wonder if I still have that video.
Question.
Oh, he gets freaking annoyed. Oh, he doesn't like the questions. I can actually pull it up right now. Sort by newest, and then we'll go down. My first ever comment. Thanks, I have never made a map before, but I want to make my own version of a hero arena, heaven versus hell, based off of an existing map someone else made. Looks like a lot of learning is necessary, so perhaps I can provide more newbie questions after I've done some experimenting. I was like, oh my gosh, someone said something. Yeah, don't give up. Thank you. I think I was the one who said hot take. I didn't like the board game that much, and now other people agree with me. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I don't know where to land on it. I think more people don't like it than do like it now, just because we've done it so much. It's hard to say, because at one point I ran a poll during one of them, and there's like a small amount of people that were like, no, I don't like it. This is a great one. Sims 1 Tetris Challenge. It looks crazy, but this is the Tetris Challenge in Sims 1. What a good time. Sims 1 Tetris Challenge. There it is. I know you don't see Tetris shapes, but... Would you prefer to look in the future or in the past? Mr. Q, that's a good one.
Say my name.
I prefer to look in the past, but it's not healthy. So I forced myself to look in the future. I love the past. Almost to a fault. Illidan, you are not prepared. You came back to the stream. Yeah, we're just looking at different lots. That's true, Oliver. That's why you have to do like anonymous or something. Yeah, like I think the board game was a fun run, and if people clamor for it in the future. Oh, that's the R was asking. R, here it is. Oh. Tetris Challenge might be my favorite. I don't know. There are some uploads that I really love. Sims 1 Tetris might be it. It's hard to say. Yeah, the stove. This is where my chat voted to annihilate all the personas and then blamed me for it. Sims free play, huh? Never touched that one. I missed the board game too, so I'm not the only one. Trying to find some good ones.
Question.
Oh my god. I love his voice track. Oh, Oliver! Coming up with the goated questions all day. Oh, I deleted every single lot here for the upload. How many Sims can you fit on one lot? Every single lot, as you can see, has 8 Sims on it. Because I wanted to throw parties until I couldn't throw parties anymore, and I found the cap was 128 Sims, 127. And every single lot has got 8 Sims. I did all of this work for that upload. And it did okay with views. Did okay. It seems super weird, but my favorite time in history to study is Han Dynasty of China. That stuff is fascinating to me because I grew up playing Dynasty Warriors and I realized, oh, it's based off of a romanticized era of history, and it's real. And then Romance of the Three Kingdoms is obviously romanticized, but part of the appeal is the romanticization. So yeah. Then a friend I had on Sims. Then a friend had The Sims 3 on his laptop, and that was the first time I actually played an actual Sims game. Three Kingdoms era. Yeah, that's my bad. I meant Three Kingdoms. I don't know why I said Han Dynasty, but Three Kingdoms era. So this, to this day, you guys should know what this is. This is my, it's either first or second favorite upload, and it's an older one. Sims 1 Party Challenge. Oh my gosh. I was like, can I create a banger of this quality in season 4 or 5, please? I got close. But dude, this is the only time I've fallen out of my chair laughing on camera. On that upload, I actually fall out of my chair because I'm dying laughing so hard. I've laughed super hard like on Sims 4, but all the mods are there. I installed every mod. I was laughing really hard on that one. Like the pole dancing part. I mean, that was like ridiculous. This one, I actually fell out of my chair because I was laughing so hard. Dude. I couldn't believe how funny it was. Yeah, the butler started the fire, didn't care. And he's just watching people incinerate, and he's just like cleaning up their ashes like it's no big deal. And then I had the strippers dancing, and I had so many people at my lot at the same time that they're all trying to leave but getting caught on all the geometry and items and stuff. And it's the only time I've ever been able to create this, but I actually broke the code of Sims 1 to where they were perpetually stuck the AI forgot that they needed to leave, so they stood there and starved to death, slowly bleeding out. It was the most crazy upload. How many toilets do you want? Yes. I love that upload. This is the pool challenge. We did it on a live stream. That's why you're seeing like the bridge and stuff like that. It's technically the same lot though. Pool challenge was also great. Specifically Sims 1. I like that one the most. Did I miss any questions? If I missed something, let me know. I have to give my mods some props, though, again. Because they hold down the fort when I'm out there busting my hump or even just taking a break. I don't take enough breaks, but they've got my back. And I'm grateful for them. Oh, one of my favorite uploads too. Sims 1 Halloween challenge. I love this upload. You ever get recognized? I remember you mentioned this one time. I've had one instance where I believe he recognized me. I don't have confirmation of that. And then I've had 2 instances where people were looking at me in a very particular way that I haven't had before. But obviously you can't prove if that's like them recognizing me or if they're just like, dude, what's wrong with his face? The one time that did happen, I've told this story before. I'm forgetting some of the details now, so you'll have to go back and listen to it. But I like ran into somebody in a drive-thru, and he said, "Don't you do TikTok or YouTube or something?" And I said, "Yeah, I got a channel." And he's like, "What do you do again?" And I said, "I do Sims gaming content and challenge content." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I love the Sims. Like, I haven't subscribed yet, but I've seen your stuff before," or something like that. I was like, "What?"
Question.
Oh my God. Time travel challenge. I love this one too. This one did very terribly with views. That's okay. Introducing the fanny. How much would it take for you to sell this channel right now? I know you have dreams outside of YouTube, so the money could support other ventures for the people around you. Well, I don't think anyone would pay for it in its current state. There's just not enough, because like you guys are here for me, so that's where the inherent value is. So if I left and sold it, the inherent value of the channel would be gone. So I don't know if I could put a price tag on it. Even if it would sell, I think there would come a price where it would be sellable, but what I would do if I was allowed to is I would announce that I was leaving. I was taking a big paycheck, but I'd say, but this is not the end, as Gandalf would say.
Question.
And then I would start another venture so you guys could follow me over there. Don't you ever dare sell this channel. $800 million billion. That's undercutting it a little bit. We should ask for more. There's some weird chat going on right now. I don't know. What is this song? I might have missed it. If you're talking about this one, it's Ocean View by Diala. Redeem question, what did you have for lunch today? Well, here in Arizona, it was lunchtime when I started, so I have not had lunch yet. He would sell it for... He would sell it like Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob. I would probably sell it, but it would take a good chunk of change, and I would have to be allowed to like let you guys know. So that way, like, if you wanted to follow me in other places, you could. I think the maze challenge is underrated, personally. This one took so much thought and creativity. Sims 1 maze challenge. I think all of the Sims, but it's a maze, is underrated. I think I did the Sims 3 one too. Oh, okay. So in a fictional world, to fix all my problems and then add a cushion to where I would not have to worry about anything while I get a job or start a new venture, probably $20,000 or $30,000. And I know it's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But I would need that much because it would fix all my problems and add a healthy cushion to my life to where I can breathe and not have to like scramble to fix the problem of selling the channel. I'd be able to be like, oh, I can like reasonably do it without killing myself, metaphorically speaking. I'm gonna see if there's other lots. This was a nice stream though, guys. Thank you for your donations today. I'm excited for the new year. You know what I did as well? So that's the hot tub time machine in the far right. So for the past, here's what I did. I wanted the neighbors that I called over to be olden times too. So what I did was I created 2 separate lots where they have nothing, but they have a phone.
Question.
And they're dressed up old and they have old ancient names, I suppose. So that way I could call them. There's 2 there. And let's see. The Michelson family. I forget why. Oh, I was throwing parties until I met the official Tytar, so I could call them, I think. So there's Bella. The screen's gonna be jumping all over, I'm sorry. Then Juliana, Luke, John. There's Paul.
Question.
Paul's back there. George. Lisa? I don't know why Lisa's an ancient name, but. Oh, Mr. Q! So I saw Mr. Q's first, but I'll answer Torma's because it technically came first. You think that's a realistic amount of money? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Any plans for merch? More shirts, phone cases. So I think I need to renew my domain name. I ran out of money to be able to pay for the website. But I allowed it to expire because I sold like 3 t-shirts, I think, which is still impressive. But then after those 3 were sold, it stopped. Like no more sales took place. I want to make more merch, but I would need more demand to invest time into that. Obviously, Femke can design that stuff, but I don't want to spend time on something if people aren't necessarily interested in purchasing. So I think I need to get channeled bigger before that happens. It's a good question, though. Which Tytar character can we expect next year? I love the ref. The referee. I want the ref to make a comeback. I don't actually know. I would like Science
Question.
Tar. Oh, Science Tar. Mickey for sure. Mickey's coming back. I love the referee, but no one really talks about the referee. Tytar underwear. Yeah. Would love to make more designs. Well, that's good to know. I'm happy about that. It's all good. Thanks for being here, Madeline. Appreciate that. The detective might make a comeback too. We shall see, but referee is one of my favorite characters that no one really talks about. All right, y'all. Thank you for the donations today. And 2025 is a wrap. What a good year. It was a turbulent year. I said that in the season episode. Just some really massive wins and some really massive downs. And frankly, I went through that emotionally too. Just like having such big wins, but also such really down moments too, of just like fighting through the trenches just to survive. Ref was strict but fun. Yeah, I like the ref. The streams have been kind of like my escape in the best way. Just like having fun and being silly and connecting with you guys. You did answer my question. Why are you crying then? Did I forget? Oh, okay. Will you be making more videos for your second channel? I want to. I can't promise that, but I want to. The reason why I haven't done it is because Jaquise has got like 3 that he hasn't got to, and that's not calling him out because I'm not joking, I think I have like 7 that I haven't even sent over to him. And it's like, whenever he can't get to an upload, I'm the one who uploads it. So that's the thing, is we both haven't done it. And some of those items aren't even on the menu at these places anymore. So I want to, and I do intend to, but I can't guarantee it just because I really want to see if we can get Tytar lifted more where I can breathe better. That's the goal right now. Jaquise is like, I'll do them after the stream. Yeah, I don't know how next year's gonna go. What did Lee say? My gosh. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the donations today. It's time to feel it. We're going into 2026. Wow. The channel's come so far, and it's all thanks to all you guys. I really enjoy the second channel. I like it a lot, Mind and Soul. And I mean that. Like, I actually really get enjoyment out of it. I'm just spread so thin around the problem. If I had more free time, absolutely would. You feel it growing in the trees?
Feel yourself. Oh no, don't go, don't go. Oh no, I need to feel it. You're not gonna flow away from me. When I said it, the day I left, will take it all away. I know I don't have it now, but it's not that far, especially if you just have fun. Let me feel, let me feel. When I leave it, so do you. No matter what they say what they want. At the end of the day, gonna look away for a new today.
Dang it, it wouldn't play. I'll play it when the music video is done. I love the idea of the music. I don't have it.
Gonna look away. Stay around for a while. That fun will make me smile.
King Kenneth!
For a new today.
Help, what is this? It gets played at the end of every live stream. It was a punishment from the paint challenge. We're going to do the explosion, then take off. Good to see you, King Kenneth.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
Man, what a lovely end of the year. I don't know what else to call it. This was a great time. I appreciate you all so much for being here for a new 2026. Thank you, Striker Beast, Mr. Q, all of you guys. Thank you, Femka, Oliver, Jam. Gosh, love you all so much. See you next year. Yeah, I love that joke, right? Ice Cake. I was scared. I'm sorry, Alan. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, so fresh. Jaquise. Thank you, Lee, for being here as well. Bye, everyone. See you in a year. See you next year. I love that joke. I used to say it all the time. Okay, bye for real. Bye, everybody.